Vamos aí, mano. E aí, meus grandes amigos e amigas, Marshall+Classics na área, mais uma vez com vocês na 29ª parte de Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition em português. Estamos fazendo aqui o detonado desse grande clássico aqui, agora remasterizado na versão Legendary Edition, e eu espero que vocês estejam gostando aí, beleza? E se você está gostando, não esquece de deixar aquele likezinho para fortalecer o canal. E principalmente deixa aquele comentário legal aí pra gente, ok? Dá uma chance para Mass Effect 2 aí, você que gosta do meu canal, que curte os vídeos de Vampire, porque Mass Effect é um RPG ação muito bom também, galera. Estou jogando o 2 aqui e vamos prosseguir aqui com as missões, porque eu quero encerrar o detonado, não quero deixar ele, apesar da gente estar fazendo os vídeos aí mais lentos do que os outros, né? Mas a gente tá prosseguindo e eu quero encerrar ele, ok? Bom, é o seguinte, eu terminei de fazer a missão de lealdade da Jack e eu preciso fazer uma geral aqui, conversar com a galera para saber como é que tá a situação tudo, né? Para não deixar nada para trás, preciso bater um papo aí. E a seguir a gente vai decidir aí o que vai fazer, se a gente vai fazer mais uma missão de lealdade, se vai partir para DLC. Eu quero terminar essas missões de lealdade todas para deixar o grupo tudo certinho aí, para não ter problema, ok? A Kelly já avisou que tem uma mensagem aqui. Eu já fui ali no terminal e fiz uns upgrades ali que eu tava precisando fazer, tá? Vamos ver aqui que mensagem que é. De volta do acampamento feminino, Dark Ordenado. Parece ser lá do pessoal dos Krogan. Querido mano, o líder do clã me disse como entrar em contato com você. Eu não me lembro muito do que aconteceu. Ah, eu acho que é o cara que tava doidão. Que eu mandei ele voltar, né? Que ele tava meio dopado lá. Mas o chefe dos exploradores disse que você me tirou do fogo quando eu fui capturado e envenenado no campo Waylock. Obrigado. Da próxima vez eu tiver a chance de matar um ser humano, eu não vou. A menos que meu Blood Pack ordene ou algo assim. Eu tenho ido ao campo feminino depois que eu me recuperei e foi muito bom. Eu estava realmente pensando em me juntar ao Blood Pack antes que isso acontecesse. Eu acho que vou ficar aqui em seu lugar. Dark Explorador de segunda classe. Bom pra você, mano. Então teve bom aí que eu ajudei mais um Krogan aí, né? Mas é o seguinte, eu vou conversar... Deixa eu conversar com a Kelly aqui.
I had a wonderful chat with your friend Tally. She's not what I expected from her psych report. I like her.
Nossa, ela não é minha amiga. Eu gosto dela, sim.
Friend. We've been through a lot together.
My female intuition says she wants to be more than just good friends.
Por quê?
What makes you say that?
It's in her body language. How she turns to you when you enter the room. How she watches your every move. Quarians are so fascinating to me. They also make me a little sad.
Por quê?
Why do they make you sad?
Ah, não porque...
Their environment suits are so beautiful, but with their immune systems, they're trapped inside. I wonder what they look like under those helmets, or what their skin feels like under those suits.
Gosta de aliens?
Are you attracted to other species?
Well, part of my job is predicting the motives and feelings of humans and aliens. Intimacy brings understanding. And passion is nice wherever you find it. Character matters, not race or gender. Anything else, Commander?
Não tem nada de novo com ela, não.
I better go.
Okay.
Ela só falou que a Tali tá afim do Shepard. E aí... Mano, a Tali é muito gente boa. Ela talvez seja uma das mais queridas aí do pessoal de Mass Effect. Mas eu acho muito complicado aquele negócio do traje dela. Apesar de que com amor resolve tudo, né? Dá um jeito, né? Vamos conversar aqui com o Mordin, ver o que ele vai falar.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
Você tá relaxado demais.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
Uma vida breve, a gente não tem tempo de ficar revirando o passado, não. Bom conselho a todos nós, né? Que nossa vida também é muito breve. Você não sente nada?
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tuchanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled at
Já
Tuchanka.
esperei.
Some on shuttle back to Normandy.
O resto do transportador de volta a Normandy. O resto só do transportador de volta pra Normandy já resolveu o problema todo. Aí a pesquisa.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Ok, então eu precisava conversar com esse pessoal, porque eu fiz as missões de lealdade dele, depois tem aquele papo, né, de normal, né? Vamos dar uma palavrinha com a Jack, depois da missão dela. Opa.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you...
Como o
you don't
nosso amigo falou aí, o Rapa, a história dela parece muito com a Eleven do Stranger Things, né? E eu não sei qual que foi inspirado, né? Eu acho que a Eleven foi inspirada na Jack, né? Acho que o jogo foi feito primeiro, né? Depois vocês checam aí, galera, quem foi feito primeiro. A história dela realmente parece muito com a Eleven, principalmente, né, a 11, né? Principalmente porque ela vem com a cabeça raspada também no início lá, né? Então parece muito, viu?
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy, but you let a wretch live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone, but I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
Só.
You sure about this? I want to do whatever I can to get your head on straight.
Don't get all therapist on me, Shepard. You're not the couch type. I hate that stuff anyway. Bullshit, prison, psych. You did me a favor, and that's enough. More than I expected. I'll keep it together.
Deixa eu falar com ela com as atualizações.
Hey.
I picked up a lot of resources. Can you use them to help against the collectors?
I figured out those L5Xs. Consider yourself lucky. It's not like I keep a library of this shit around.
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm done talking. Come back later.
Então,
I should go.
Okay, talk later.
então já falei que tinha que falar com ela, né? E fiz a missão. Ela achou bom. E pronto, resolvido o problema. Agora vamos falar com a Tali.
Sheila, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting. Seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
Merece algo melhor.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gab. I should get back to work. but thanks for checking on me.
Vamos ver se vai falar mais alguma coisa.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
Bom, a Kelly falou que ela tava afim do Shepard, mas aqui ela, por enquanto, ela tá
I'll let you work.
Talk to you
ela tá
later.
querendo cuidar da nave. Ah, deixa eu falar com o Groot.
Bird not grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. At Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more violent than ever.
Rex said I was normal. Just had this built-up stuff because of being grown in the tank. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
Algum dia irá acabar, tem que acabar.
I'm not planning on living like this forever, Grunt.
Talk like that, and it won't be your choice. I'm sure as hell not quitting with a whimper. Just so you're clear where we stand.
Bom, então falei tudo que tinha que falar com o Groot. Já estamos bem. Vamos para a missão agora. Tem o Zaed, a Kasumi. Vamos ajudar o Jacob então, já de uma vez? Vamos lá. Vamos ajudar o Jacob.
I have detected an anomaly.
Distress, MSV, registration BW461000340.
Probe launched. Something on our sensors.
Bom, meus amigos, eu chamei a Jack aqui, já que ela agora tem 20% de... Eu fiz um implante nela lá, né? Foi upgrade. Que ela recebe 20% de força nos bióticos dela. Então vamos testar, né? Vamos com ela aí pra gente ver, já que a gente também não fez muita missão com ela. E vamos levar o Jacob, porque não tem jeito, né? A missão é dele. Vamos lá então. A nave aí do pai do...
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years. Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with...
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Quem tá comendo então da flora aqui tá dançando.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Tá, vambora.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Yeah, that long? He's screwed.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Eles começaram a comer o negócio aí e dançar, hein, mano. Parece que o pessoal começou a respeitar o pai do Jacob. É. Bom, é só isso. Teve alguns registros aqui, né, e não encontrei muita coisa mais não. Vambora. O tamanho de uma nave dessa só tem aquele pedaço ali, velho. O que é isso aqui? Eu já peguei? Tá, diário de bordo já, né? Já conversei. Vamos pra frente aqui e ver se a gente descobre alguma coisa.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Calms.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
It's about to get fun.
Caramba, velho. Tchau, palhaço. Você, eu vou te falar, hein, Jacob. Você vai lá pra frente dos caras, né, mano? É. Sai. Queria experimentar essa. Toma aí, mano. Você vai ficar caído aí, Jacob. Só pra você largar de ser bobo. Gracinha, hein, só.
That's not neural decay. They were nuts.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Tá muito, né? Eu tô aqui, tinha um monte de cara dando tiro, Ah, deixa eu ver se sabe o que ele tá.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Eu tava ali brigando com os caras ali, trocentos mil dando tiro, o Jacob enfia e vai lá na frente. Aqui, ó, atirem em mim, gente. Atirem aqui, ó. Ficou sentado, caído lá no chão. Agora que, como eu não morri, ele voltou.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
No fight from these guys, but they've got the same uniform as the others who attacked us.
Exceto que todos são do sexo feminino.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
If they were violent, I'd have killed them. But the woman on the beach said hunters were exiled.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
Vamos conversar com os caras.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face. I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long. He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll...
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Os caras fizeram o quê? Um totem dele? Só falta essa. O cara quer ser o quê? Um deus? Não é possível. Ó, tem um PDA aqui. Onde tá? Ah, tá ali na frente. Ixi, caramba. Tem um robô ali. Ah, é, porque... Aí, Jacob, você tá na frente de novo, mano.
Not much of a captain if he's got to kill his crew to keep him in line.
Well, that would make them hate him. But maybe it was just for defense.
Cadê o PDA? Aqui. Créditos.
Please,
Ué, mulher aqui.
here, you could end it. You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Que merda, hein?
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
É, doido mesmo. Nem eu tô entendendo direito a situação. Configurar para explodir. Nó! Sai, 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 sai. Só pra tirar. Onde tá esse sinal?
God damn it, it's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
That one corpse is old. A warning. The others are fresher, maybe a month.
The hunters started fighting back. Attention right! Got hurt! Come on over!
Careful, they automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. I had no choice.
He had plenty of choices. A little late to blame his victims.
Quem é? Ô louco! Um sumiu ali.
System damage. Rerouting power failure.
Incoming! Target down!
A Jack falou, tem uma hora que ela falou assim, come here! Igual o Scorpion. Vamos tomando aí, galera. Sei, vai conversar com seu...
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Aí você tá chamando sua avó, mano. Animal. O cara tá chamando o pai dele de filho da P. Então é a avó dele. Não sei porque que tem que ficar culpando as mães. As vó agora. Acabou bobo. Os amigos. Mais um.
Charge him up!
Vão voando aí, cambada.
I've got him!
Impact event.
Já era.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Tinha que ter um mesh. Vamos dar um jeitinho nele. Aí, mano.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Bom, resolvemos então aqui. Curti pra caramba essa pistola aqui, mano. E aí, mano? O caso vai cair pra você agora, velho. O Jacob tá com sangue no zóio aqui, mano.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Shepard, você já conhece Jacob. Você tá falando que seu filho nem lembrou, né?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
Uma década, Taylor, por quê? Tocante, nós não acredito nisso.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
A história, ela é explicada de uma forma assim, muito complicada. Eu acho que você não compreende. Caçadores. Da onde surgiu esses caçadores? Era parte da tripulação? O que que era? Pessoal, se vocês entenderem melhor aí, vocês explicam aí.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
Parece que os caçadores eram gente mesmo da população que se rebelou. Parece que ele tentou guardar a comida só pra ele, pros oficiais, e depois começou a fazer essas coisas. O cara deu uma viajada. Nós podemos desfazer o dano. Você vai responder por isso. Nós podemos desfazer o dano. Chamar a pessoa pra cá. Deixa eu ver.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Ele não pode escapar da lei agora. Deixar ele aqui? E aí? Abandonar ele aqui? Seria uma prisão boa pra ele, né? Ou ele não pode escapar da lei agora, ou prende ele, tira ele daqui, ou deixa ele aqui. Ou deixa ele aqui.
Maybe we go arrange pickup for the rest of the survivors while the acting captain deals with the hole we punched through his mechs.
Now wait, I'm supposed to get rescued. The crazy ones, you don't know what they'll do to me.
I do.
My father was a different man, Shepard. A good man. Wish I'd found him.
Jacob!
You were a better man dead. As far as I'm concerned, you still are.
Jacob!
Ô, louco! Rinha! Acabou já?
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We can be long gone by the time they get here.
As naves da Aliança estão abordando para resgatar os sobreviventes, comando. Podemos estar muito longe. Bom trabalho.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Acho que ele tava afim da Miranda, mano.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Que dose, hein, mano? Situação difícil que o mano passou aí, ver essa decepção com o pai e tudo. Eu entendi, assim, algumas partes, né? Mas ainda ficou confuso. Talvez eu retornando o vídeo, né? Eu possa entender um pouco melhor a história, né? Parece que o cara foi bem mal mesmo, né? Aí eu não quis resgatá-lo. Deixei lá os caras. Ele que fez aquilo lá pros caras, né? Não sei se foi uma melhor opção, né? Deixar ele lá ou então trazê-lo pra ele responder através da lei. O que vocês acham? O que vocês fariam? Ou o que vocês fizeram caso vocês jogaram essa parte aqui? Bem, pessoal, então encerramos mais uma missão do Jacob. Viu com a Miranda, que parece que mexeu os pauzinhos pra ele encontrar o pai dele, né? Pelo que eu entendi aqui. E... bom, é isso aí. Terminamos e agora vamos ver a próxima aí, né? Talvez eu faça da Kasumi. Tem a Kasumi ainda pra fazer e o Zaed. São dois caras fora, assim. São duas pessoas da DLC, né? E ainda tem o Overlord. Então a gente vai fazer todas essas missões antes de entrar exatamente na missão principal aí, beleza? Espero que vocês tenham curtido. E mais uma vez, não esqueça, né? Se você curtiu, mano, deixa o likezinho aí pra fortalecer o vídeo. E posta o seu comentário. Isso é o mais importante pra mim, beleza? Obrigado a todos aí. E vamos até o próximo vídeo, né? Valeu, até mais.